Hello, everyone, and welcome to the 68th episode of the TheCoasterCasters Travel.
One short.
Oh no, they better do
Hey.
it. Hey, they better do an announcement next week so we can make the Bill and Ted joke.
Yeah.
They have to.
Yeah.
69, dude.
They have to.
We didn't say anything, but happy belated Bill and Ted Day. That was on Friday.
That was the other day. I did nothing for it, but I did think about Bill and Ted a lot, so I guess that counts.
Well, I have my Bill and Ted pops, so.
I've been helping a friend work on a monologue to audition for Bill and Ted.
Cool.
Ooh, that's awesome.
Yeah, she's not gonna get it, but you know, it's nice to help people when they need help.
Well, that helpful person is Mel.
Ugh, I don't like being helpful, but I am.
And then we also have Danielle.
Hi, everybody.
Been overrun by girls. It's terrible.
Wow, I'm sure you're so upset to be surrounded by females.
I'm so angry about this.
I'm sure you are.
Mr. Travis, you know what? We should replace in TC Travis Coaster. We should change it to Thirsty Coaster.
Ooh, that's
Ooh.
a touchy subject.
That could be like your February name for Valentine's Day. We'll make you Thirsty Coaster.
Oh goodness. Well, anyway, we're gonna move on from that one. First bit of news we have is nothing dealing with Orlando or Disney or Universal at all. It deals with Singapore.
So, I was gonna say so useless, but then we jumped to Asia, and that's a very useful place.
Very useful because the Shanghai airport will soon feature 5-story interior garden, head mage, canopy tent, basically a big theme park without a roller coaster, I think, based off of The Jungle, which I saw the concept art for this, and I immediately thought Zootopia.
You're in the jungle, baby.
Oh, no.
Welcome to the jungle. We got fun and games.
No, it's a more inside joke than that.
That's a very old joke between me
That's
and
a
Travis.
very old joke.
Oh my god. You guys
that's from the Forbidden Time last year.
That's from, oh my goodness. That's from
Dark Days, right?
Dark Days, my friend.
Yeah,
The darkest of times in my life, that's for dang sure.
Oh goodness. Well, anyway, moving on from that one. Yeah, what do you guys
think? Your Zootopia theme park. We get it.
Getting my
Let's
Zootopia.
move on.
Does anyone else have anything to say about that?
Because I have decency.
I feel like Disney should have done something with this instead, but okay.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be cute. I'm happy it's happening for your sake, Travis.
Oh, I'm so happy. There's a 131-foot colorful waterfall called the Rain Vortex.
You know what? I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say. I'm literally not quite sure what I was gonna say, but it was gonna be gross. And so
I saw where you were going with that. Please just stop.
Something like, oh yeah, when I bleed, that's what it looks like. But then it was like getting progressively worse in my head, so I just stopped before any of it came out.
All right, so no one has anything to say about that?
I didn't even know it was happening until approximately 4 minutes ago, so no.
Sounds good. I hope that you guys have something to say about this next part. It's about California. Our favorite attraction, Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakdowns. They have these new things, which I don't know what they're being advertised as. I don't know if they're called Groots or Baby Groot or Baby Groot bread or Groot bread. I don't know what the heck it's called, but it's a sourdough cheese bread snack shaped by shaped like Baby Groot's head.
Cool. They put bread in a mold and it's exciting apparently. I don't. Okay, here's a little grouchy melody for you. I don't understand people who freak out over snacks that are just shaped like a thing. Like, who cares?
Yeah.
It's a thing shaped like another thing. You know what? To make a thing shaped like another thing, you put it in a mass-produced mold. That's it. It's not art. So I don't care. I'm sure. I mean, that sounds good, but only because I'm hungry right this moment.
I don't even know, like...
I find, like, I've
Okay,
been
here we
going
go.
on
Baby
YouTube.
Groot bread is selling like hotcakes. Of course it is.
Sure, because people in California are absolutely morons, and they will just lose their shit over the dumbest merchandise and food I can even imagine. Ugh.
So his face comes in jalapeno cheddar
That's
with
weird.
olives for eyes and sourdough as features, with at least 3 expressive
Well, you know, I feel pretty sourdough about this attraction existing, so
that was...
God, that was terrible.
Why is he jalapeno cheddar sourdough though?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Wait,
'Cause
you know how everyone's like, I'm Mary Poppins, y'all, and all that?
Yeah.
Does this mean that now every time we see Groot, we say, I am bread?
Ugh.
Oh,
I guess, even though he never said that, you just like bread. Or Disney just likes bread, I guess is a better way to put it.
Disneyland likes bread a lot.
They do. I just wish that we would get those mac and cheese cones here, like, permanently. Because I never got one. You know that they have in Cars Land?
Yeah.
Those, I mean, that's like, who invented that? A genius, that's who. A genius that smokes a lot of marijuana invented that.
Why is that playing? Stop. I have something on my TV going on because
It's so unprofessional, Travis.
Sorry, but it's E3 week and there's stuff going on, and I have a smartwatch now and everything's not working the way I want it to.
Gosh, you and all your technology. I just
I
got my
know.
first television the other day.
I know. I have it's so bad. Like, half the stuff I don't even know how to use most of the time. I'm like, what is this? I don't know how to do it. Like editing videos. I want to use Premiere Pro and I put everything in. I'm like, I can't clip it out.
Yeah, what now? Yeah, I know what you mean. It's a big learning process.
Yeah, everything's a big learning process.
Okay, so Groot bread, nobody cares.
Amen to that.
Yeah.
Moving on.
I've been trying all the Avatar food lately. That's been exciting.
How is that?
Ugh.
Why don't you talk about Pandora a little bit? And
I would love to talk about Pandora a little bit because I've now ridden Flight of Passage like 9 times. River Journey many more than that, and I've seen the drum show multiple times, which I didn't even know existed. Literally, it just started happening, and I was like, "All right, here we go," and it was great. No, I have never fallen in love with a new theme park offering, like something that was built in my lifetime ever. New to me to have this incredibly deep craving to go visit this new place constantly, and I have been going a lot. If anyone is on my Snapchat, you know this because it is an incredibly Snapchatable location.
Yeah.
Let me think. I've tried like all the booze there except the beers. The Mora or whatever margarita is 10 out of 10. It's not super strong, but it's just fruit juice with tequila. And who the heck is going to complain about that? And then last night when I was in line for Flight of Passage, someone had dumped all of the boba from their margarita in the water fountain. And I was like, what a fucking monster. The boba is delicious. Anyways, totally off topic. The sangria is also good, but it's very strong.
the boba is the best part. Like, oh my God, stir that shit in and let it get like tequila soaked, and then that's the shit right there.
Exactly. The only thing that bummed me out is I wish there was tequila in the bobas.
Yes.
Imagine if the bobas were filled. Anyways, that was good. I like the Dreamwalker Sangria. A lot of people don't, but it is really strong. What I enjoyed is that at the end, the grapes had soaked up the alcohol, and so they were little boozy grapes. But and then the food is all good. I've only gotten the chicken in the bowls so far because it's addicting. That chicken is like crack. It is absolutely delicious. Beef is next on my list, but if someone is unsure, get the chicken. It's absolutely amazing.
Have you tried the cheeseburger pods?
Yes, I've tried the cheeseburger pods multiple times now. They're also really good. I really like them. I find like probably the best snack in Animal Kingdom is getting 2 of those cheeseburger pods. It's only $4.
Seriously.
They're $2 each. It's literally the cheapest, most filling snack I would say right now on Disney property for savory.
I could get 3 of those and be full until dinner.
Absolutely, yeah, and they're so cheap. I get the kids meal sometimes because then it comes with like the chips and a drink, which is nice. But yeah, so I love the cheeseburger pods. I haven't had the vegetable curry one yet. I'm not a huge curry person, so I'm more tempted to just taste someone else's when they eventually get them.
Yeah.
But dude, the bowls are amazing. I mean, it's just the right like fit for Animal Kingdom. I've always thought Animal Kingdom has majorly lacked in just restaurants in general, not just quick service, not just restaurants. We needed more. And absolutely, without question, if I'm in Animal Kingdom, I'm going to, what is it, Satu'li? Is that how you say it?
Satu'li Canteen.
Because it's so good. I haven't used the pre-ordering yet, but it looks like it works really well. But even on the busy days, Satu'li, like it just goes through people. You move really quickly. They're very efficient. They're all really nice in there. Yeah. Also, it's the only place I found an outlet in Pandora, but I'm not going to tell you where it is because it's mine.
You'll tell me, right?
No.
Yeah, you'll tell us, but just not on the podcast.
Yes, it's not even that hard to find. But the cast members had not found it because I dragged a chair over to it and I was charging my phone, and a cast member came over. He was like, "Ma'am, are you okay?" He thought I was just like sitting like next to the wall looking sad, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm just charging my phone. I found an outlet." And he was like, "Oh my gosh, I didn't even know there was one there." And I was like, "Yeah, be prepared for a lot of assholes like me doing exactly what I'm doing right now." But yeah, I've ridden Flight of Passage a lot of times. It's very good. I firmly stand by that pretty much every seat is good. I've sat on all of the levels. I haven't sat in every specific like seat, but I've sat on each level. I've sat on the ends and I've sat in the middle. None of them have stood out as bad. Although, of course, in the top and the middle is always going to be the best. But if you don't get that, you're not going to be beat up. It's not like Soarin' where there are kind of bad seats.
I actually personally I hate sitting on the top row. I'm Soarin'.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love sitting in the bottom.
Oh, interesting. I knew you were a bottom. So
I looked right into that one, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I don't know. I love Flight. Any concerns I ever had about not being able to fit based on my size are completely gone. I'm fine on there. I think lots of people will be fine on there. Yeah, I don't know. It just keeps getting better. I've finally fully like looked behind me and around and figured exactly how this large contraption works. Yeah, it's great. Flight is great. Things are being kept up relatively well. I've already seen one little patch of like Pandoran wildlife that's not lighting up anymore. I hope they fix that. And I know one of the drums was busted today, but I'm sure they'll fix that too because drum show. Speaking of drum show, it's not advertised anywhere, even though it should be, because it's absolutely fantastic. I love it. It's so charming. Like, it's very high energy, and it's really good to have live entertainment in Pandora. So anyways, 10 out of 10 for Pandora. I spend a lot of time there, and it's really beautiful, and I like things that glow, and the whole place glows. It's very pretty. I need to go on a moonless night, because the moon it makes the projections look very dim. And it's been a full moon the past 2 times I've gone. So I will go back soon when it is darker. And that's what I have to say about Pandora. It's great. Go. If anybody ever wanted to compare things, like if you want to compare Volcano Bay to Pandora, there's a reason one of them took 6 years to build, because one of them is complete and one of them is good.
I'd say decent, not good. Not yet.
Pandora is good.
No. I thought you said good for Volcano Bay.
Oh no, Volcano Bay is a catastrophe. And the more I drive by it, which is a lot, the more I hate it. It's like I can't even believe that.
Is it the new I-4 eyesore?
Yeah, kinda. Especially if you're coming eastbound. So if I'm coming home from Disney, seeing inside the volcano, it's so ugly. It's just all steel, and I hate it.
Yeah.
Like just that whole park is such a mess. I'm so disappointed. And I still can't believe that they're gunning for the whole third gate water theme park marketing scheme when you have Typhoon Lagoon where every slide is embedded into rockwork.
Yeah.
That's an actual water theme park, but they never once tried to use that title because they know that on the basis that it is slides, people aren't going to buy that. Do you really think they're going to buy it even more when your slides look like they could be up at Holiday World? No offense to Holiday World, it's just not a theme park.
Wow. I take that. Cool.
No, I love Holiday World and I love Splash and Safari, but neither.
Coming in 2018.
Oh, shut up, Universal Hollywood.
But Splash and Safari is no theme park, and it looks like you could have transplanted any of the slides from Splash and Safari into Volcano Bay, and they just look the same. Also, some of the weight limits at Volcano Bay are absolutely preposterous.
Yeah.
There are 2 body slides on the volcano with a 200-pound weight limit. Your average 6-foot male is probably 200 pounds. Not even probably. I was hanging out with some guys on Pandora. They were skinny. They were skinny human beings, and they were also quite tall. And both of these guys weighed 185. If they'd had any muscle on their body, they would not be able to ride those slides, and that's absolute insanity.
Yeah.
The weight limits in Volcano Bay go beyond just the constrictive restraints of the parks, down to the point where you're cutting out, without exaggeration, most of your patrons. Most people in a location at any point in time are going to weigh 200 pounds or more in modern America.
Yeah.
Like, why would you even build something with a weight limit like that? You're getting rid of your own market. You're being like, hey, fuck you, leave.
Yeah.
And you probably shouldn't do that to the people who are attempting to pay large sums of money to have fun in your location. But anyways, that's totally different tangent. Pandora's Paradise, go there. It's great. I just wish they had an ADA accessible boat. It's my only.
I think they will.
I will say this. If you watch my vlog with the giveaway, by the way, I have a giveaway going on. Go to the video and comment, and you can be entered to win that giveaway. That's for anybody, literally anybody. Please go comment because there's only one person on there right now. It's kind of depressing and making me sad.
Pearl,
Anyways,
go comment.
There's this water coaster at Kentucky Kingdom, and every single time I pass it, I'm like, guys, look, it's the Krakatoa Aqua Coaster, and everyone starts laughing.
Yeah,
because they're on par with each other.
While it looks really fun and has cool rafts, it's just a water coaster. It's the same as every other water coaster I've ever seen. There's nothing unique about it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, like Volcano Bay just has me shook. Also, I expected they would have some kind of stunning lighting package for the volcano at night. Boy, was I wrong. It's literally just.
I feel like that's a giant missed opportunity.
Yeah, I mean, it's literally just a big, ugly spotlight that goes on the ugly side of the volcano. And why does the top of the volcano light up blue at night? Can someone riddle me this? Where have we seen blue lava? That sounds like a Pandora thing. I need answers. Why is it blue?
Because it can't be red, because if it's red, it's copyright from Moana.
That's not how that works.
I'm just joking.
I know. I'm just saying.
That's the most ridiculous thing.
It was red for the first couple of nights, and now it's blue. And I'm like, what? Put that thing back where it came from, or
so help me.
So help me. I saw, oh yeah, there are a couple things in River Journey that I'm not going to say are broken, but aren't working like they were the first couple days. They should probably fix that. But other than that, all is good. Oh, I had a couple people come play at Dare to Escape because they were evacuated off a flight.
Oh yeah, let's talk about that.
Yeah,
what happened there?
Keeps catching on fire. Somebody should work on that, I would say.
I think each Banshee should be equipped with a fire extinguisher.
Absolutely.
Like,
Drop
is
down
that
from the ceiling.
Joe Rody, is that something we can work on? Like, I'll create a Pandorian looking fire
Fire
extinguisher.
extinguisher, yeah.
I'll
It'll be a
get my team on that right now.
Somebody call Joe Rody. One of us has his number, right?
Oh yeah, it's beep. Yeah, that's his number.
Oh, okay, cool. I'll shoot him a text and be like, hey, Joe homie, could you hook Pandora up with some sick immersive fire extinguishers for the
They gotta be blue.
safety of ace guests?
They gotta be blue and they have to be bioluminescent.
Yeah, exactly, and they gotta have like flowers and shit on them.
Yeah.
And boba.
Oh no, they shoot out. They shoot boba.
There's yeah, the boba explodes upon contact and has the stuff to extinguish the fire in it. There's boba in everything. If someone does not like the texture of boba, I don't know how they're gonna survive. All the food even has boba in it.
Yeah, the food has 4 boba balls on them.
It's awesome. They're just like, it's like sauce inside there. It's savory, but it's cool. I like it. I almost wish there were more. Speaking of sauce, hey, this is a shout out to anybody ordering the bowls. Get the chimichurri and the creamy sauce. Trust me. Just get them both and mix it. It's really good. Also, everybody already calls it Animal Kingdom Chipotle. So.
Do they really?
Yes. Everybody's like, do you want to go to Animal Kingdom Chipotle? And I'm like, fuck yeah, let's go to Animal Kingdom Chipotle.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that caught on quick. Oh, I haven't tried the non-alcoholic stuff yet. I want to try the Night Blossom, but they can't put tequila in it. So I'm like, I need to wait until I can sneak my own tequila in. I had the Pandora Sunrise yet, mostly because I heard it's terrible. And it also looks like pee, just a thought. Instead, I prefer to go up to the counter and order the sangria by saying, hello, I would like some of that bluest shit I've ever seen. And all the cast members think that's really funny. So when you're ordering the Nightwalker sangria, just call it the bluest shit you've ever seen.
Oh my God.
So, yeah, that's it. That's Pandora. Calte.
All right, well, moving on from that, we are going to go to sure. Well, we talked about the Banshees, right?
Yeah, the Banshees went poof real quick.
Yeah, real quick.
All my friends have Banshees. I don't have a Banshee. I have a dog. So, you know. It's okay.
Clearly you're the winner in this.
I want a Banshee. I want a Banshee to play with Pearl. I feel like she's going to hate it. She hates Bartholomew.
When's Pearl gonna go to Pandora?
As soon as I start going to therapy.
Okay.
That's the truth. Also, probably not until the weather cools down at the end of this year. I wouldn't take her during the summer. She had a lot of fun at Dinosaur World, but it was very hot.
Yeah.
And puggies don't do well with the very hot.
No.
So I'm hoping to.
That's why you always took her to Artigan, right? That's why you always took her to Artigan?
Oh yeah, Artigan was great for her because it was air conditioned. But even at Artigan, she would really wear herself out.
I went once and I missed that place.
I know, I loved it. Like I was very attached to Artigan. It was just so weird and hipster, and I enjoyed it. It was cute.
It was super hipster. Oh my goodness, they had sunglasses and a freaking vending machine.
It was the only place I've ever gone to where I could go to an actual magic shop that was right next door to an actual record store.
Yeah.
And also, there's this guy I used to flirt with in said actual magic shop. And I also know that he was a swing for HHN, but I don't know his name, and I want to find him.
Okay, dude that worked at the magic shop.
Melody's looking for you.
Looking for you.
She had that black pug that would come sometimes. You thought she was the shit.
She's on the prowl.
Pearl is, and Melody.
Okay, speaking of
Pearl, she just woke up.
Yeah, speaking of Pearl, the DreamWorks Theater is replacing Shrek 4D in Universal Studios Hollywood. Don't ask me how that deals with your pug, Mel. I don't know.
Pearl is like an animated character.
Yeah, Pearl is going to be in Kung Fu Panda 7
Listen,
as Poe's best friend.
Pearl, could you be Poe the Kung Fu Panda? She said yes.
All right. Well,
Excellent.
just a little information about the theater. It's going to be a multi-purpose theater to showcase DreamWorks animation projects throughout the future, but it's rumored it'll start off with a Kung Fu Panda attraction film when it opens.
So it's a preview center.
It's not just another 3D or 4D theater. However, the state of the attraction will use projection mapping and special in-theater LED lighting effects to help tell the story.
So it's a 4D theater.
It's a 4D theater.
Yeah. So we're describing what a 4D theater is now and claiming it's anything other than a 4D theater. You know,
Yes.
Just like when you describe a water park and you're pretending it's something other than a water park. I think Universal is having identity issues.
Yeah.
I think it's really hilarious that Universal is on this crusade to market very mundane things as though they're exciting. That Disney has done pretty much nothing on their own to market Flight of Passage. I mean, there's billboards for it and stuff, but they're not touting it as like this unbelievable technological marvel, even though it actually is one.
Yes, they are. Twitter.
They actually done that, like the official Disney Twitter account. I think they blocked me. I don't see anything that they tweet.
Why would they block you?
I've tweeted really mean things in the past, Travis.
Oh, Mel.
And I don't hesitate to tag who I'm talking about. Like, at Disney, you are literally trash.
I've said that before, I think.
But either way, I've never seen that. And it's not like, I mean, I've never seen a commercial for Pandora that's touting Flight of Passage as anything other than just the new signature attraction. So I just think it's funny that Universal is trying to make a 4D theater sound exciting when Disney is just letting Flight exist and it's becoming the greatest, thing in the world.
I'm sending you the picture now.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
What else are we talking about?
Who
cares?
Is there anything else you guys want to talk about?
Horror.
Besides Horror Nights.
I'm trying to think of anything else. Give me a second. I'm trying to do this right. Not just talk about what I actually want to talk about. No, I don't think so. Let's talk about Horror Nights.
Okay, yeah, let's talk about Horror Nights.
All right, well, let me do a quick little intro because this is a new segment that we're going to be doing. I think we're just going to call it like the HHN wrap-up or the HHN report. I don't know. It really doesn't matter because it's just an attachment to the end of the podcast.
Hey, if you have an idea, put it in the comments below.
Yeah, if you have an idea, put it in the comments below, even though nobody
What the heck should we call this segment? I think we should call it Sluts Discuss HHN, but...
That's Mistresses of Horror, though.
Actually, you're right. Go listen to Mistresses of Horror, a.k.a. Sluts Discuss HHN. Even though on the panel there's only one slut. Connie is the slut. I'm calling you out right now, girl.
Oh, God.
I'm dying.
Connie is the one who at one point last year, I'm about to reveal a deep, dark Connie secret.
No, we're live.
That's good. She had a dream where, I promise this is not what it sounds like. She had a dream where she met the usher and she fully undressed him only to put on his outfit and then abandon him wearing nothing but boxers and a noose. It's an actual dream that she had. She just ran away wearing his clothes. That's all she wanted out of this encounter.
Oh, Connie.
I know. She was like, Melody, I had a sex dream about the usher. And I was like, what? And she said, not really. I actually just took his clothes and left. And I was like, this is a very strange fixation you have on his jacket, but okay.
Oh, goodness.
It was great.
Well, so moving on from that.
I called you out on air.
Mel, I sent you that thing.
Thanks. That pornographic image that you wanted me to see?
Totally.
Yeah, the one of all the men, right?
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
I'm so glad that I even though I won't do it, I can go and edit if I feel like it, but I haven't felt like it's too far gone yet.
Okay, I'm just here to ruin your aspirations, Travis.
I know. Anyway, So before we get to the topic of soon, which is Mel's favorite word, we're gonna talk about this map that was
Yes,
teased
that map
today.
indeed. I think it's a very plausible lineup. And that's all I've got to say about that. No, it's I think I do think it's a very plausible lineup. I think we've heard very heavy rumors about all of that. If anybody doesn't know what we're talking about, check the Horror Night Nightmares Twitter. There's the first of, I'm sure, many speculation maps to pop up. I do think it's plausible. I think American Horror Story is where it's going to be. That's the one thing on there that I'm like, yes, 100%. AHS will be in the same location. They need that queue. They need the space. So heck yeah, for Incredible Deja Vu come September. I definitely think Shining is in the correct spot as well. I think it's going to take the place of Exorcist from last year. I think that's a good spot for that big like signature Keystone house that's not the mega house, which last year is Exorcist. This year will be Shining.
So the Keystone XL pipeline?
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Or that Keystone species, the Banshee. That word means lots of things, Travis.
I was making a political reference.
Yes, because politics and theme parks blend so well.
Yeah, Donald Trump, he's coming.
You know, not soon enough. That's something they should be like soon. And I'm like, oh, how soon? I'm ready to see Daddy in the Hall of Presidents.
Oh goodness.
Where
did I put that map? There we go. Okay. So I'll go through it real quick. Horror Stories in the same place. Shining's where Exorcist was. Catacombs is where Ghost Town was.
Right.
And Scarecrow Dust Bowl is where Walking Dead was.
Correct.
Saw is
so that would be your soundstage squad, which I find pretty interesting. That's 2 originals and 2 IPs, so that's pretty cool.
Saw is in Shrek.
Yes, which never mind. I'll tell you guys that later.
Ash vs. Evil Dead and Bayou of Blood are Parade.
Yeah, those would be the 2 that were filed for the Parade building.
Yeah, so they would enter at different places, but they would both be in the Parade building.
In the same building, right. They'd probably enter on, like, opposite ends of the Parade building, too.
Yeah.
For the sake of crowd flow.
Yeah.
But I feel like that would be such a mess, though, having 2 houses in there.
Mm-hmm.
The biggest issue would be sound pollution, because even, like, in with AHS and Repository, we could hear each other plain as day. I could hear the Shocker thing. Shut up, Pearl. I could hear the Shocker thing all the way over in Freak Show, and they could hear Life on Mars all night long. So sound I think can be an issue, and I don't really feel like putting 2 houses in the same building is always the smartest.
Yeah.
But we'll see. They've never done it before, or to my knowledge, in the Parade building. So who knows? Maybe it'll work flawlessly. And
then we have Blumhouse at Men in Black, which I'm guessing that's like all the Blumhouse.
Oh yeah. All the, I don't know. I'm wondering if it means just like a Blumhouse film or some kind of mashup. I don't know how a mashup would make any sense though. Because it's not like all the movies are supposed to take place in the same universe.
Right.
It wouldn't make any sense to have like a scene from Sinister and then a scene from Insidious and then a scene from Purge. They have nothing in common except Paranormal Activity. But none of those things have anything in common except being incredibly financially successful horror movies made on very small budgets. That's the only thing they have in common.
The only thing I could see is Ouija or Sinister.
As a standalone?
As a standalone. I feel like they have the placeholder right now of Blumhouse, and then they're either going to put Sinister or Ouija.
I love the first Sinister, so I'd be super down for that.
Either of those, I ain't going in. Heck to the no.
Sinister?
I hate Sinister. I watched that movie at 3 o'clock in the morning, and I thought I was going to die.
I love that movie. I thought it was great. Blumhouse also, I don't think this is coming whatsoever. Blumhouse did produce Get Out, which was more recent than any of those and also very successful.
Yeah.
But yeah, if anything, I don't know. Like, I really don't know. I don't know what they're going to do with that. But it does seem likely because they've worked with Blumhouse in the past. And Insidious was very, very
Popular.
successful and very popular both times that it has popped up on each coast.
Well, let's see what's coming out. So Get Out, and then, well, it could be Insidious Chapter. No, they won't do Chapter 4.
Because that's not out yet.
Yeah, that's coming out in 18. Wow, they got a lot of good movies coming up.
Blumhouse is super solid, man. I'm a big fan of that particular production company.
So they have, in 2018, they have Insidious 4, Purge 4, and a Halloween.
Okay, yeah.
And then TBA, they have, these are all horrors, and these are the names of the horror movies.
They only make
Amityville The Awakening,
Ooh.
Creep 2, Five Nights at Freddy's, oh boy,
Yeah, I knew about that one.
Stephanie, The Keeping Hours, Delirium, Truth or Dare, and Prey.
All right. Well, I mean, it sounds like they've got a lineup. But I really don't know. If it is some kind of mashup, I think it's going to be really confusing. But also, HHN has been really into mashups lately. That claims that it's a Catacombs Gothic mashup, which I'm still not sure if I agree with.
So you're telling me that Paranormal Activity's budget was $15,000?
Yeah, that's why they made 5,000 of them, because they cost no money to make but made back millions.
Mm-hmm.
The second one was 3, the third one was 5, the fourth one was 5, and they haven't made a fifth one.
Yeah, incredibly, that's the thing
they
with
did
Blumhouse.
Ghost Dimension.
That is their signature, is making very well-produced, very cheap horror movies that have excellent returns.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, my favorite genre of film is made on a shoestring budget, but still amazing. So that's part of why I really like Blumhouse.
But yeah, I don't want to see. These are the ones from Blumhouse that I would not want to see. I would be fine with Insidious. I'd be fine with the Paranormal Activity. Don't want to see Sinister.
I don't understand how they could do Paranormal Activity. There's nothing that you could do with it. There's not even enough material across all of them to make a single haunted house.
I don't want to see Sinister.
I do. Sinister would be great.
Yeah, agreed.
Ghoul, that's his name, right? The Ghoul is creepy as fuck.
Is that my movie? Oh my gosh, they did not. They made that movie Whiplash.
Yes, they did. Which it'll be a Whiplash house, but yeah, they did produce that. It's kind of out of their normal range of what they do. But I'm glad they did, because Whiplash.
You know what? I hope they make Whiplash into a house and they just throw symbols at your face the entire time.
Oh my god, it sounds like middle school band.
Yeah.
No, please don't do that. Whiplash is great. It's not scary.
But the 3 that I don't want is Sinister, Ouija, and the Lazarus Effect. Out of those, you can do anything else.
Well, the thing that we can bank on for sure is that it will be it'll be based on a financially successful film. So Lazarus Effect is out the window.
Yeah.
You just don't like Sinister because it spooked you.
It was spoopy.
Yeah, and you also
that's the whole reason of Horror Nights, Travis.
Well, so there's a lot of stuff that people think are scary, but I think are funny. Like, I think American Horror Story is funny.
The show? Yeah, the show is hilarious. Are you kidding?
I think the Halloween movies are funny.
Well, they're good. I wouldn't call them funny.
I think that Friday the 13th is funny. I was playing the game, and I got chopped up into pieces, and I started cracking up laughing.
Yeah, well, that stuff is funny. But I know you're scared of Ouija boards, so if a Ouija house comes, I'm going to force you to go in it.
I ain't going.
You're going.
There's no way. On God's
earth, physically drag it. Once I get off of my shift, I will physically drag you with me into Ouija. Let's go.
And I will throw up all over you.
Ooh, I'll put you in front. You can throw up all over a tourist.
Okay.
I don't do Ouija boards, Travis. So.
I'm telling you, this is the move. This is the house that we're getting in Blumhouse, and because they want to keep with the fact of that Men in Black house being run by a woman. It's gonna be Gem and the Holograms.
Oh yes, that movie was scary. Very bad.
Scary bad, very bad.
Yeah. I'd be super down for that. And then it's just Chance. Chance is actually Gem.
We didn't even look at the TV that they've done.
We don't need any more TV at this event. HHN has so much television.
That's true.
But yeah, down for the Blumhouse thing. And then there's the blank spot on this map.
There's a question mark.
Huh?
There's a question mark.
There is, exactly. And I'm of the belief that was originally intended to be the Conjuring. Conjuring has gone bye-bye, according to all rumors about legal battles that the Conjuring 3 is facing. So this will be a year just like 25 with 4 originals and 5 IPs, which makes me incredibly happy.
Fuck yeah.
Idea. Give me more originals, HHN. I like it. You know I like it.
You know what I want them to do?
What?
Put one of these 2 houses there. Do like a Blast from the Past house. Put Blood and Guts.
Is the Blast from
Put
the Past
Blood and Guts in its original form there.
You just want a full recreation of Blood and Guts.
I want a full recreation of Blood and Guts in my own house. Like, that's how bad I want this.
Here's what they're gonna do. They're gonna do American Werewolf in London again.
Oh no! Oh no! Don't give them that idea.
Coming. 3rd time's the charm.
No. Because the first time they did it was what, 23?
Yes.
Then they did it in 25. 27.
Yeah.
Oh god.
We're going for odd numbers. It's coming back.
And then it'll come back in 29.
Yeah, it'll infinitely return to HHN. You know, people love that, right? There are certain fans who love nothing more than when HHN repeats material.
I just don't want them, like, if Ash vs. Evil Dead's happening, we don't need The Walking Dead.
Right. Yeah, I don't know about Walking Dead. I don't know whether it's coming back or not. I don't know what they're going to put in that blank spot if it was originally meant to be Conjuring. I really hope that they can throw together a really solid original. Also, I've noticed as of right now, there is... Oh, actually, I wonder if that blank spot's just going to be the Icon House. What am I even saying?
Yeah.
But, okay, where's that construction going?
The one with that, like, leaked facade pic that was floating around?
Yes.
That blank spot.
Of course it is.
Of course, I know.
Yeah, that might be. But I don't... Here's the thing. And this is going into the whole topic with the changing of the site and who we think the icon is. Personally, I think the icon's Lady Death. If we get anything Lady Death, I want the parade. And I know that's...
I want that parade too. It's so cool. It's never going to happen. But
I know that's very unlogistical, but...
It's so good.
If you're going to do an icon scare zone, maybe take the icon scare zone and put the parade and just drop it there and they don't move. And do like a recreation of it.
Built around the parade idea.
Yeah.
Which would be really cool too. Videos that parade are so neato though. And she's a cool icon. I like her a lot. It just feels so unlikely that they're gonna do like an icon that's never made an appearance in any way, shape, or form in the states. I think what they're doing is marketing. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Just based on the fact that everything right now is based on nostalgia marketing, so doing things that we've already seen before to make more money off of it. It feels unlikely, but I don't know. The longer they're making us wait, the crazier I'm going, and the more wild things I'm theorizing, which I think is what they want. I think they're doing this literally just so people go wild with anticipation.
They're gonna make you shiver with anticipation. Yeah. Oh my goodness, Frankenfurter's the icon.
Oh, thank God. That's the icon we truly need.
Okay, so I wouldn't be mad if that question mark was a Rocky Horror House.
That would be great, except nothing scary happens in that movie.
A comedy house, we never get one of those.
You're right, but like a comedy house would need to be based on a comedy horror film, and Rocky Horror Picture Show literally has one scary thing in the whole movie. It's when two. It's when Eddie gets axed, and then when Eddie gets eaten.
None of that's scary.
Exactly.
But if they do anything for that question mark, I don't want it to be an icon.
Yeah, I'd be down for
Because
it. What I was going
I
to say
don't-
earlier before I thought about this is that there's no 3D houses as of right now.
Thank goodness.
I
So that
like
means I can bring
houses,
I can bring my 3D glasses and walk through the houses with my 3D glasses on.
Oh yes, please come walk through American Horror Story with your 3D glasses on.
Why?
I hate that.
I'll wear
Makes
sunglasses.
no sense. Why would anybody wear 3D glasses in a non-3D house?
I don't have them on right now.
It's fine if you have them on in your own apartment or your own home. Why on earth would you do it walking through a non-3D haunted house that's already dark? You're just making it darker.
Because it's fun.
No, it's not.
But you know it is fun?
Ripping them off of people's faces.
Yes.
It's very fun.
But if the icon is not Lady Death, I think it needs to be Cindy. Yes, I want to see Caretaker, but I feel like with Chintz and like all the stuff that happened last year and all of this, and I'm not trying to start drama, but all this feminist stuff going on, I feel like Horror Nights is going to capitalize on that and do a resurgence of women up to Terror Queen at 30.
I'm okay with that. I mean,
I'm okay with that too. Like,
I love the female icons, but they shouldn't go too crazy with it. We should have variety. I mean, at this point, what do we got in Orlando? We got, if you count Bloody Mary, which I do because she was there, even though we don't see her anymore. We've had 3 female icons. If you count the Terror Queen 4, it's because Lady Luck. I wasn't even counting her. So, we're doing okay on lady icons. They're almost even with dude icons.
yeah.
The thing is, I don't want to drain all the ideas for great female icons just because that's the cool thing right now.
I feel like if we really want to do another icon, and you really want to, and you're really set on doing another lady icon, like why would you not do the Voodoo Queen from 2014 or some type of Marie Laveau type character and do a whole like Bayou of Blood or Voodoo type house, like original house to go with it. That's the way I feel at this point, because I feel like Voodoo has never been touched in the event other than the very little bit that it was in Bayou of Blood in 2014.
Right, and we're about to get a big old splash of Coven this year, which has Voodoo in it. So
right,
that's not even, that's there will be Voodoo in the house this year, but not that much.
Well, if you think about it, all of the stuff deals with like mind control and voodoo. Besides Ash versus Evil Dead. On the Shining, the kid has weird brain powers and he's a creep. American Horror Story has Coven. Saw uses mind tricks. Yeah.
Interesting ideas. I dig it.
Theory, Travis.
I don't know. I honestly at this point I'm just dying. I need an answer. I need to know what that GIF is specifically because I love the aesthetic that we're going in this year. I am still of the mindset that what we're seeing is less Spanish and more caretakery, but that's just my personal interpretation of Candles, Roses, and Cobwebs. Oh my. So I don't know. We just have to see at this point. We just have to wait.
The title of the podcast, Travis.
What?
Did you hear that?
No.
Skulls, or what did I say? Candles, Roses, and Cobwebs. Oh my.
Yes.
Candles, roses, and what? Oh my. Sorry.
Candles, Roses,
Snapchat
and Cobwebs. Oh my.
Right there.
Okay.
So yeah, I need answers more than anything. I'm really tired of waiting. I'm tired of speculating because I don't want to be wrong. I don't want to get myself hyped up for something that doesn't happen. So I need to know what's going to happen so I can be hyped up for what's actually coming. Which at this point, I'm just hyped for AHS and Shining. Which, thanks to our lovely Google Hangout the other night, I have a more clear picture of than I ever could have imagined.
To be honest, I'm like ready for Horror Nights. It's like June, and I'm like, let's just skip through the rest of summer and let's just go straight to Horror Nights. Like let's just like, it's kind of like a Monopoly. Whenever it says go, you get the card that you get picked to like go straight to go. I just want to go and collect my $200 and let it be Horror Nights now.
Yes, I'm so ready for, like, I was really hyped for Pandora, and now Pandora has happened. So, like, what do I even have to be excited for in between now and HHN?
Nothing.
Nothing, exactly.
Yeah, there's nothing that I care about that's happening. So, just give me now.
Well, I wrote, talking about the tickets now, real quick. I wrote an article for Theme Park Conquerors about the tickets. Go check that out. I'm not going to go through all the tickets because there's just too many dang tickets to look at. I will say I'm probably just going to get Ultimate Frequent Fear because I'm not going to pay $475 to get into Horror Nights. I would rather pay $199, and if I end up going again, then I'm covered.
Come to HHN every single night.
Okay.
And see Bill and Ted 3 times a night.
Well, I knew you were going to say that.
I like how even my bosses at work will frequently make fun of the Bill and Ted fanboys. Like, I'll mention something HHN related, and they're like, Melody, don't you know that we don't care? We only go for Bill and Ted. And I was like, yeah, you're right.
Oh, boy.
Oh, my God.
I don't know, like, I don't know what I'm going to do first when I know whenever I walk in, because I'm going to do Stay and Scream, if they do it this year, which they most likely will.
Yes, do Stay and Scream and come to AHS because I'm in Cast A this time.
I'm gonna Stay and Scream and go to Horror Story, but I don't know what to do after. Like, if Bayou of Blood's actually a house and I'm gonna go to Bayou of Blood, I might walk through the scare zones before the lights go down so I can get some like daytime stuff. I'm there for.
You gotta go film like crazy in Hollywood.
What?
You gotta go film like crazy in Hollywood.
I'm gonna take so many pictures.
Like, I will give you a list of where all the people you would want to see are going to be.
Heck yeah.
Central Park Scare Zone is shaping up to be pretty lit.
Is it?
Yeah, just quite a few friends in there.
Are they gonna light it? Is it gonna be legit lit, or is it gonna be just like cool lit?
It's gonna be spooky lit. That's always what they do there.
Okay. Well, do you guys have anything else to say about Horror Nights?
I like Horror Nights.
So do I.
I'm ready.
My audiogram is on Tuesday. My first official shift for HHN. It's the most boring of all of them, where they make you sit in a box and listen to beeps for 10 minutes.
Why?
It's like a hearing test that you have to do before HHN, and then we have to take a class on hearing conservation because we're just surrounded by loud noises all night.
Loud noises!
They're so crazy about the hearing stuff that something must have happened. Like, somebody must have sued after being a character for hearing loss, which is why they take so many precautions now. But yeah, literally, you go sit in this soundproof box and you wear a pair of headphones, and you push a button every time you hear the beep, and the beep gets more and more faint, and it tests how strong your hearing is. And you have to do that before every HHN so they can monitor your hearing and decide whether or not they're going to recommend earplugs, which they always do anyways, and I just don't wear them because I want to hear the crazy shit that people say to me. Even if I lose my hearing in the process, I don't care.
Yeah. So, Danielle, do you have anything else you want to say about Horror Nights?
September, get here faster. I can't wait any longer. That's all I have to say at this point. Like, I'm just excited. Like, American Horror Story, Shining, love that. That map, if that map is like pretty close to being accurate, then I'll be very happy this year. I can't complain. It's like Saw is one of my favorites. Just the gore of it, I love that. And
yeah,
then
there
Shiny.
was no gore last year, so I could really use for like one really disgusting house this year.
Right, yeah, exactly. So I think that I think that this will be a good house. So let's just like speed through the summer and like let's just pass go and let's just go and collect our $200 and go to Horror Nights.
Definitely.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think that's our show. So, Mel, where can we find you on social media?
You can't.
Okay. Danielle, where can we find you on social media?
You can find me at Traveling Dano, and that's traveling_Dano with a 0. You can find me, that's on Twitter and Instagram. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram for Halloween Horror Nights related stuff at Hostess of Horror. So yeah, check that out.
Cool.
And Travis, where do we find you?
You can find me on Twitter at Travis Coaster and Instagram at Travis Coaster and Facebook at Travis Coaster. Everything Travis Coaster. You can follow the podcast at CoasterCasters on all forms of social media. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And legit, Mel, where can we find you on social media?
Mel's dying on Twitter. That's
there
it.
You go. Cool. Thank you all for watching or listening, actually. And we will see you all next week.
Bye, y'all.
Adios.